Bonjour. We're going to start our lesson on clothing and accessories. I am in chapter 7, the vocabulaire, and if you're looking for a page number dans vos livres, c'est 222, chapitre 7. And I'd love for you to get some pronunciation practice as well. So I'm going to pause after saying the new word, and I'd like you to try saying it. All right, here we go. Faisons les magasins à Dakar. Let's go shopping. Faisons les magasins means let's go shopping à Dakar. Qu'est-ce que c'est Dakar? La capitale du Sénégal. All right, let's look at these clothes here. Un chemisier. That is a blouse. We're going to see une chemise is a shirt. So you can use this for pretty much anything, une chemise, but un chemisier is typically worn by a woman. It would be a blouse. All right, moving along. And jean. Notice it's singular. In English, we say jeans. We make it plural. In French, it's just one. Okay, des sandales. Un chapeau. Une casquette. Regardez la différence. Un chapeau, une casquette, a hat versus a cap. Une veste. Now that's a little tricky because it's not a vest like in English. It's a jacket. Again, une chemise. Une robe, a dress. Des lunettes de soleil. And if they're not sunglasses, just regular glasses, we would simply say des lunettes. Do you wear des lunettes? Une jupe. Un tailleur. Un costume. Now notice when we want to say what something is made out of, you're going to see the word en in front of the fabric. En coton, en laine, en cuir, en jean, made of denim, like jeans, en lin, en soie. And if you want to say something is too tight, you're going to say étroit or serré. If it's a feminine noun, you're going to say étroite, serré. And something that is too loose, as in it's too wide, as in shoes, we're going to say large. All right, here's a bit more. D'autres vêtements et accessoires. Une écharpe. Let's compare that to over here, un foulard. Now they're both scarves, mais quelle est la différence? This is worn for warmth, and this is worn as kind of an accessory. So if you're going to go skiing or snowboarding, you would be wearing une écharpe. Next, un anorak. Now, how is that kind of coat different from these other coats? Let's take a look. Un manteau and un imperméable. Un anorak, un manteau, un imperméable. This would be a ski jacket. This is like a wool dress coat, a heavy winter coat. And un imperméable would be a raincoat. Un pantalon, des bottes. What else do we wear on our feet? Des chaussettes and des chaussures. Des chaussettes, des chaussures. And up here we have une cravate. All right, imagine you're going to do some shopping now. The salesperson is going to ask you, Je peux vous aider? Je peux vous aider? And if you are looking for something specific, you're going to say, Je voudrais quelque chose pour ma mère. Je voudrais, I would like, quelque chose, something, pour, for, ma mère, for my mother. Je cherche un pull pour mettre, pour porter, mettre, avec ce jean. Je cherche, I'm looking for. It sounds a little bit like search, right, en anglais. Pour, in order to wear. Porter is to wear. Mettre actually means to put on. So you could use either one. Pour porter, pour mettre. If you want to try something on, you're going to ask, Je peux essayer? And then whatever it is you want to try on. So je peux is can I? Essayer is to try or to try on. Je peux essayer? Vous avez la veste en vert, en 40? So if you want to ask if they have something in a certain color or a certain size, that's how you're going to do that. And if you want to say, no thanks, I'm just looking, we're going to say, non merci, je regarde. Now the salesperson is going to ask you what size you wear. Now we have two different words for size in French. We've got the word taille, which is a clothing size. And when we're talking about shoes, we use the word pointure. So what clothing size, what size you wear, we're going to say, quelle taille faites-vous? And for what shoe size, what's your shoe size, we're going to say, quelle pointure faites-vous? And then to answer that question, I wear and we're going to talk about the size in a minute. It's an unusual number here. Je fais du 38. Je fais du 38. This is a verb faire, which by itself means to do or make. Here, it's what's used when you're talking about what size you wear. Okay, here are your clothing sizes. If we look at the flash culture, France and Senegal use the metric system. So clothing sizes are different there from clothing sizes in the United States. The word for size also varies depending on what you're buying. For clothing, it is la taille, and for shoes, it's la pointure. And a trick to remember that is think of pointy shoes. So la pointure is your shoe size. Here are the size equivalents. So remember, Senegal would be the same as Europe. So chemisier et pantalon femme. So women's blouses and pants. In the US, if a person wears a 6, un 6, in Senegal et France, it's going to be a 36. And a little bit of math here. Look at how the numbers go up. So in the US, size 8 is going to be 38. 10 will be 40. 12 will be a 42. If you're not one of those sizes, you can do the math going up or down. Chemise homme, so men's shirt sizes. And we have the equivalents there. Chaussures, femme, so women's shoes. So again, look at the pattern. If you wear, for example, an 8, I wear an 8 in shoes, un 8. In Senegal and in France, my shoe size, ma pointure, is 39,5. So again, do the math to figure out what is your pointure in Senegal and in Europe. Men's shoe sizes, 42, 43, 44, 45. Okay, see if you can figure out what your shoe size is. All right, finally, one more section here, to ask for opinions. So you're shopping with a friend or your family, and you want to say, what do you think of something that you're trying on? Qu'est-ce que tu penses de? And then whatever it is, what do you think of? Qu'est-ce que tu penses de? Another way to ask, do you like it? You're going to say, il, elle te plaît? And then whatever it is. Or, il, elle te plaise? And then if it's a plural item, so the verb's going to be different. How to choose between il and elle. Il, if it's a masculine noun, such as un t-shirt, okay, or jeans and jean, we would use il te plaît. If it's something feminine, such as a skirt, elle te plaît. Okay, something plural, as in shoes. Shoes are feminine and plural, even when a guy wears them. We'd say, elles te plaisent, mes chaussures? And one more opinion, if you want to say, how does it fit me? Il, elle me va, l'anorak, la jupe. Or if it's more than one thing, as in this instance here, the hats or the jackets, ils, elles me vont, les chapeaux, les vestes. Now, to give opinions, it's totally your style. It's totally you. We're going to say, c'est tout à fait toi. C'est tout à fait toi. And here's some opinions. Il ou elle, again, depending on if it's masculine or feminine. Remember, every single noun is either masculine or feminine. So for the il est vraiment élégant, joli, horrible. It's really elegant or pretty or horrible. Or elle est vraiment élégante, jolie, horrible. It probably won't be all three things at once. Honestly, it's a little gaudy. I don't know if you know this word. It's not real common. It means it maybe clashes. We're going to say franchement, ils, elles sont un peu tape à l'œil. Sont un peu tape à l'œil. Tape à l'œil literally means it's tapping on your eye. So it's kind of hurting my eye. Sont un peu tape à l'œil. If I want to say something fits you very well, oui, il, elle te va très bien. Or non, il, elle ne te vont pas du tout. They don't look good on you at all. So that's somebody being very honest. So if it's one item, il, elle va. If it's more than one item, it's il, elles vont. Okay, so the verb will be different. The te means on you. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up here. Check out the Quizlet et pratiquez. Au revoir.